Welcome to another episode of Solitaire Quest. I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. And today, I am reviewing Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country. Now, since Christopher Plummer died, it's going to be a while before this is released. So it's going to be a while since Christopher Plummer died. But ever since Christopher Plummer died, I've been wanting to review this movie, but like Batwoman, a bunch of Studio Ghibli films and what have you have interfered with those plans. But I'm doing it now. So yeah, I got some Lipton iced tea, lemon flavored iced tea. I have myself a shredded beet salad here. The time of the recording of this. See how this tastes? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Got this as a nice healthy snack. It's not bad. I encourage people to find a healthy snack. Do it you want to, you know? It's thirsty. Take another bite of this beet salad. Good stuff. Alright. So yeah. It's been some time since Christopher Plummer has died for me. It's gonna be more time will have passed before I release this video. So yeah. Let's get into it, folks. Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country. For a moment I forgot my Roman numerals, folks. For a moment, I had to think. For a moment. So yeah, we got an awesome intro. Pretty awesome soundtrack. And yeah, Praxis blows up. Sulu's drinking tea on the Excelsior as captain. The energy wave hits the Excelsior. It's an explosion in subspace. And yeah, Praxis isn't doing too good. And yeah, everything is under control on Praxis, folks. Everything's under control in Praxis. There is no war in Ba Sing Se, folks. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. So yeah, Kirk and company are sometime later. They're at Starfleet headquarters. They get the lowdown, and the Klingon Empire has 50 years left. And yeah, Kronos is going to run out of oxygen. Gorkon wants to negotiate. Admiral Cartwright wants to dictate terms. Kirk is to escort Gorkon and he's shanghaied into doing it by Spock. And yeah, we get this line from Spock: only Nixon could go to China. And Kirk says, let them die. And yeah, can't put down the saber. But he sort of does it reluctantly, you know. He eases back on the saber. So the Enterprise leaves space dock at 1/4 impulse power. Meanwhile, it's like there's some space dock master going, God damn it, that's way too fast. There's some space dock commander out there. It's like, damn, that is way too fast. And yeah, Kirk is in his quarters, and yeah, he can't forgive the Klingons for the death of his son. Polaris goes to see Kirk. And yeah, lots of symbology in this movie about endings and turning points. Spock wants Polaris to replace him. The Klingons arrive. And from Chekhov, should we raise our shields, Captain? Kirk's like, I've never been this close. Yeah. And they have a dinner scheduled. And then Chekhov is like, guess who's coming to dinner? The Klingons beam in. Yeah, Christopher Plummer is Christopher Plummer in this movie, folks. And yeah, Polaris orders the two officers to go to work. They have dinner and they're drinking Romulan ale. And yeah, Shakespeare and Klingon. And we got this line from Chang. In space, all warriors are cold warriors. Oh. You know what? If you think about it, shredded beet salad. It'd be like vegetarian gah, if you think about it hard enough. And yeah, the Klingons are worried about their culture being destroyed, and then when they leave, Scotty's like, thank God. And I wrote down in my notebook, too many good lines in this movie, one after another. Yeah. Like I could just be like reciting the script of this movie. That's how good it is. Instead of giving you a point by point snapshot of the movie, I could just be like I could be like throwing the script out. I don't know. I think I have the novelization of this book. Yes, I have the novelization. I have the novelization of this movie. I could just be reading that to you, folks. Or I could just try and find the script. But yeah, folks, this movie is so fucking good. I could just be doing that. And this isn't just me giving like the creators of this movie a hand job in saying that. No, no, no. It is well deserved. This movie is fucking good. Hmm. Yeah, Kirk goes to the bridge and torpedoes fire at Gorkon's ship and the gravity on that ship turns off. And then Kirk says, "Torpedo Bay, did we fire those torpedoes?" And then Scotty says, "No, sir, we're still fully loaded." right after they, right after they've been drinking Romulan ale, we have this line. Oh man! Right after they got loaded. Like I said, folks, this is. I could just be like, I could just be reciting the script of this movie. Just me giving a dry just me giving you like a dry read through of the script, and it's like, yeah, this movie is so good I could be doing that right now. And yeah, Daft Punk kills Gorkon, and they beam back to the Enterprise. And yeah, we get this line: "We haven't fired, according to our databanks. or according to our database, we have Kirk and Bones come aboard the Klingon ship. Gorkon dies and Bones tries to help him and they get arrested. And Gorkon says, "Don't let it end this way, Captain." Spock orders the crew to piece things together. Klingon ambassador goes to the president of the Federation. President is like, this president is not above the law. Gorkon's daughter becomes the new chancellor, and the generals are like, war, war, war. And yeah, we got this line: better to die on our feet than live as slaves. And Kirk and Bones stand trial in a Klingon court. Magnetic boots are the key. Bones is 3 months from retirement. Excerpt from the personal log used against Kirk. And yeah, Kirk at that point knows who it is. Kirk gets grilled by Chang because I guess like the chief of staff of like the Klingon military is just there to like grill him. Sulu sees the trial and they're sentenced to death by Ruapente, folks. And yeah, we got this quote: known throughout the galaxy as the aliens' graveyard. Spock quotes Sherlock Holmes: a cloaked bird of the prey is the theory that they have. Yeah, I wrote down my notebook. I could just be relaying the script of this. I could just be doing that, folks. This is how good this movie is. Kirk and Bones sent to Ruapente. I mean Planet Gulag. Absolutely no defenses except a magnetic shield. Okay, folks. Okay, I get it. Magnetic shield prevents transporters, but you gotta have some. You gotta set up some damn walls, folks. There's nothing wrong with some good old-fashioned walls. You gotta have walls. Perimeter walls, lasers walls, whatever. You need walls, folks. Because then you don't have prisoners escaping. And yep, we got this line: punishment is exile to the surface. Alien dude wants Kirk's coat. Cigarette to keep you warm. Polaris vaporizes a cooking pot, but not the batter in the pot, to prove a point. Spock orders Scotty to fetch some reports. Kirk gets into a prison fight. Kirk kicks the aliens where its nads are. Kirk says to Bones, "We're not done." Kirk realizes he was used to hating Klingons and was afraid of the future. The girl chick has a way to get outside the shield. Sulu gets informed that Starfleet is looking for the Enterprise. They do some investigating and search for the uniforms. Magnetic boots are found. The chick is a shapeshifter. And yeah, Chekhov says, "If shoe fits, wear it." And the guy's got messed up feet. Kirk, Bones, and Chick climb through a cave to the surface, and I think that ice plane in real life might have melted, but don't quote me. I think that ice plane that they used to shoot the footage there, I think that ice plane might have melted. I'm not sure. Enterprise is going to Ruapente, and Kirk is still wearing a patch that Spock put on Kirk's uniform. Okay, yeah. Why did the Klingons not thoroughly search Kirk on that one? Yeah. But yeah, and then listening post Morska, we got the Klingon guy at the border patrol, and he's a bit hungover, and he says, "Duj vex unuk rim," and yeah, Uhura is winging it and is apparently condemning food to repente. Yep. So yeah, folks, in the reboots, we have in the rebooted movies, we have Uhura as a language whiz when the original continuity she isn't. So yeah, good job on that one, cocking that shit up, Jar Jar. Just has to be said. I'm talking about the Star Trek movies, not this movie. Anyway, and yeah, we got the translate. We have this translated into from Klingon. Don't catch any bugs. Chick has a glowy heat rod, and Kirk punches the chick. Then Kirk has to fight a mirror, the shapeshifter of himself. The Klingons find them, and the jailer kills the shapeshifter. Klingon jailer about to spill the goods when Kirk and Bones are beamed back aboard the Enterprise. Chang mobilizes. Scotty finds the uniforms, and Spock gives them the lowdown. And then first rule of assassination: kill the assassins. After they find the two dead guys, Spock and Kirk lurk Polaris to the med bay. You get this line: the operation is over. Polaris brought to the bridge, and she refuses to name the co-conspirators. Spock mind melds with Polaris. They get the info from her, and it's Admiral Cartwright, Chang, and the Romulan ambassador. Triple whammy, folks. Triple whammy. And yeah, Sulu chimes in to give them the coordinates to the conference, and Kirk tells them about the bird of prey that can fire while cloaked. The Enterprise speeds to the conference, and Kirk goes to see Spock. Spock feels like he was arrogant. Kirk realizes how prejudiced he was. They get to Camp Kittimer, and yeah, here's some excerpts because yeah. I can see you, Kirk. Can you see me? And yeah, no peace in our time. Once more hunted the breach. And then we have Sulu on the Excelsior. The helmsman is like, she'll fly apart. And then Sulu's like, then fly her apart. And the Enterprise isn't doing too good when they in the fight against the bird of prey. Iod gas is the key. And Uhura says, well, the thing's got to have a tailpipe. The Excelsior shows up. Chang keeps quoting Shakespeare. Spock and Bones modding out a torpedo. I'd give real money if he'd shut up. And then another line. She's ready, Jim. Lock and load. Oh God, I'm just. I can't do these quotes justice, folks. Fuck. And then Sulu. Okay, hold on. Target that explosion and fire. That's my best Sulu. And then the fucking bird of prey bites it. Kirk rescues the president. Kirk is a changed man, talks about the future. Sulu chimes in the end. And yeah, Kirk said, it's like, yeah, it was the death of your father that made me realize I was wrong. And then Sulu chimes in at the end. Things wrap up, and the Enterprise is ordered to return a space dock to be decommissioned. And yeah, that was their last ride, and Spock is like, if I were human, my response would be, go to hell. If I were human. And yeah, we got the handwritten signatures at the end, and yeah, the fucking soundtrack of this at the end of the movie is fucking hopeful, folks. So yeah, you have one of the best Star Trek movies. This is this movie. This movie is like the best Star Trek movie with the original cast that there will ever be of the original series. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best movie with those characters. And yeah, you put a gun into my head, and it's like, yeah, this movie. If Wrath of Khan, it's a hard toss up between this movie and Wrath of Khan. It's a toss up between those two movies, for which is the best. For like the original Star Trek movies up to 6. It's like really it's a hard decision. I mean, yeah, it's a hard. It's this movie. If I had to go Star Trek movies, oh man, Star Trek First Contact. That movie was fucking great, fucking awesome. But like Patrick Stewart has just shit canned TNG for me. So I'd have to say, in order, fuck all the Next Generation movies and Next Generation are fucking tainted. God damn, that is just sad. Watching this movie, it is like fucking nerd candy to me, but at the same time, it reminds me that like fucking Star Trek: The Next Generation has gone to shit. Everything's gone to shit. This movie is so fucking good, folks. I mean, yeah, my favorite quote from this movie. My favorite quote from this movie comes from Sulu, right before the bird of prey blows up. And he says, target that explosion and fire. That is my favorite quote of this movie. That is my favorite quote of this movie, folks. Because, yeah. Just, yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna say that. I know there are Star Trek fans out there who are watching this video, and it's like, fucking Philistine! That's your favorite quote? Well, yeah. I will defend that quote till till uh till the sun explodes or something like that. That quote is awesome, folks. That delivered by George Takei. George Takei is the only one who could deliver that line with like perfect accuracy in this movie. Sorry. That's just the way it be, folks. Hmm. Yeah. Reviewing this movie, I had time to kill before I watched Batwoman, so I watched this movie before Batwoman. Gotta say, this movie, yeah, I don't know, but I think it could be better than Batwoman. I think this whole movie, it's difficult. It's a difficult thing to say, but this movie could be better than Batwoman. Oh man. So yeah, this movie is awesome. Go fucking watch it. Go fucking rewatch it. Christopher Plummer, he's in heaven now, I hope. I hope he's in heaven. Some kind of good after. Oh, hopefully he's in some kind of good afterlife. Because I like to think that not all celebrities go to hell, folks. I like to think that. So anyway, I'm the Blood Knight of the old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay frosty. Stay sexy, San Diego. Get your jewels in one where you can. I'm a spaceman. Invest in GameStop. Support Gina. Peace out, folks.